What's good, guys? It's your boy Ahrix here, coming to you with our first Q&A video. Now, before we get started, I just want to say a big thanks to everyone that's left me a question and a like on my last video. So thank you very much, guys, and let's get started. Now, our first question comes from Sammy25. He asked, who is your greatest inspiration on YouTube? Now, my greatest inspiration on YouTube has to be UberHaxerNova, just because he's a great YouTuber. He makes funny videos, and you can tell that he's having a good time. So our next question comes from Ahrix, and he asked, do you know Jack Spec Eye? And no, I don't. Sorry, I don't know who he is. And then he says, so yes, what do you think of him? Like I said, I don't know him. So no, forget that, never asked. Then I was asking, who's your favorite singer? So my favorite singer, like if you guys count him as a singer, it's Drake, but he's more of a rapper. But yeah, Drake's my favorite singer slash rapper, whatever you want to call him. But on to the next question. So the next question is, what is your gaming setup? Will you film it? So my gaming setup is probably the worst out of every YouTuber out there, just because I only have a PlayStation 4, traded headsets, a TV, and a Blue Yeti microphone. The Blue Yeti microphone probably has to be the best thing, and obviously the PlayStation 4 and my traded headset. But other than that, it's not really a gaming setup. And will I film it? If you guys really want me to film it, then I'll do it for 400 subscriber special. So if you guys want me to film it, just tell me down below. Now, our next question comes from Phil13, and he asked, what do you think was your best video? And personally, I think my best video was my first gun game episode, and just because I had, like, it was live commentary, my first live commentary, and it went really well, and the gameplay was really good, and I just personally enjoyed it a lot. And I watched it like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, wow, I'm pretty funny. Like I kind of laughed at myself. Like I enjoyed it. So yeah. Anyways, he also said, who or what do you think helped you the most? Can't say your subs, and are you a Nazi? So I think that Project Penguin, which is a community group on Google Plus, helped me the most because it gave me exposure, and I met a lot of other YouTubers there, and they were just really great people. So Project Penguin probably helped me out the most. Thank you to them. So to the next question, he said, are you a Nazi? No, I'm not a Nazi. I don't know why I would be. Anyways, on to the next question. So the next question comes from Wu-Tang, and he asked, my question to you is, Brad Pitt, Hillary Clinton, Red Teletubby, you gotta fuck one, marry one, and kill one. Alright, so I actually thought about this beforehand, and I'd marry Brad Pitt because, first off, just because I'm marrying him doesn't mean I have to like fuck him or have sex with him, and doesn't mean I have to like kiss him. So I'm just putting like a ring on, and that's it. Like I can divorce him the next day. So that's all good. And then Hillary Clinton, I don't like. Oh my god, man! I wouldn't want to fuck a Teletubby, so I fuck Hillary Clinton, and she's freaking nasty. She's ugly, and I don't even know how I would get I don't even know how I would get art around her. Like I don't even know how that's gonna work. And the Red Teletubby, I'll kill it. So sad. I used to love the Teletubbies as a kid. I actually had one as my piñata when I was like 4 years old, and I beat the shit out of it. So you know what? We'll just beat the shit out of this Teletubby once again. Oh my god, that was a really weird question. But thanks for the question, guys. I actually like that one. Now our next question comes from Blake Bailey, and he asked, what are your thoughts on Black Ops 3? And I actually responded to him saying that I could make a 10-minute video on this. And I really can, and just to give you guys like what I overall think about it, I'm excited for it. I'm hyped. If they don't bring exosuit back, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be playing that game. Black Ops 2 is my favorite COD, so I'm so excited for this game, and I'm really hyped. So I can't wait for the reveal, and that's when I'll truly give you guys my opinion. So our next question comes from CJHD. So CJHD asked, how did you get big so quick? And I actually got this question a couple times, I'm pretty sure. And really, first of all, thank you for saying that I got big quickly. And then, basically, it's just really just be nice, be kind. And the thing that I could probably tell you that will help you out is treat others the way you want to be treated. So this really goes a long way, because if you want to receive support, you just can't expect it. Like, you're a small YouTuber like everyone else. So if you want to receive support, why not try giving other channels support? And most likely they will give your channel support. So that's really how it works. Just treat others the way you want to be treated. So if you guys want to get support, give other channels support, and most of the time they'll give you support back. And really just be supportive, be a nice person in the community, and that's how you guys can grow. So on to the next question. What's your real name and what console are you on? So my real name is Oscar. If you guys followed me on Twitter, you guys would have already known this. But yeah, I'm not really hiding any of my personal information. If you guys follow me on Twitter, like most of it is there, just not my like address and everything. And what console am I on? The console I play on is the PlayStation 4. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'll play with any of you guys. I have so much fun playing with subscribers. I played with subscribers before, so add me. My gamer tag is ohasty, same thing as my YouTube name. So add me up if you guys have PlayStation 4. Our next question comes from X Corn Dog, and he asked, if you could meet any famous person, who would it be, and what would be your first question? So I actually thought about this before. I thought about most of these questions beforehand because obviously I had to read them because I replied to all of you guys saying thanks. And so if I could meet any famous person, it'd be Ashley Benson, because this girl is gorgeous. Ashley Benson is goddamn gorgeous. Like, I would love to meet her. And then what would be my first question? It would be, can I get your number? That'd be my first fucking question. Like that, I'd be like, yo, Ashley Benson, just send me your number. I don't know, I'd probably get rejected just because she doesn't know who I am. But like that'd probably be my first question, just because of the type of person I am. Our next question comes from Jibril. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, so sorry buddy. But you asked, what would you be doing if YouTube wasn't a thing? So I actually seen this question on like bigger YouTuber channels. It's kind of weird that I'm getting this because honestly, I'd be doing the same thing, I just wouldn't be doing YouTube, because I don't do YouTube 24/7. I still hang out with my friends, I chill, I go to school, and yeah, I do all that stuff. So I'd just be doing everything else, living a normal life, and yeah, that's not really like, I don't know what else to say. Anyways, our next question came from why start YouTube. I actually got this question a couple of times, so but we'll answer this. So I started YouTube honestly because I was honestly just bored one day. I'm like, let's make a YouTube video. I enjoy playing games, and I also tried doing YouTube 3 times or 2 times before. So I'm like, let's try YouTube again. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it another shot. I was just really bored that day, and I posted my first video. So that's how I started YouTube. Next question from the same guy. He said, who inspired you into YouTube? So I already answered this before. Like I said, it was Nova. No, this is actually different. Who inspired you into YouTube? Actually, the first time I started my channel, it was way back in Black Ops 1, 2011, I think. And the person at that time who inspired me to do YouTube was White Boy 7th Street. I was honestly in love with him. I was the biggest fanboy. He was my biggest inspiration back in the day, and he's probably one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube, because I wanted to be like him. So that's actually who inspired me into YouTube. Our next question comes from Sticky's HD. He asked, what is your favorite game of all time? And my favorite game of all time, this is actually really hard, and I think it has to be Spyro. Like the PlayStation 1 Spyros, they were probably my favorite. It's my first game too, and I honestly could play them all over again, and they were just so much fun. So Spyro is probably my favorite game of all time. So our next question comes from Hoffice Gaming, and he says, I guess my only real question would be all-time favorite game, and I guess for my other question would be, what is the first game experience you had, and what game was it, and your thoughts about it now? So I already answered this. My favorite game is Spyro, and my first game, like I said, is Spyro. And what I think about it now is, honestly, Spyro is such an amazing game. I could play it. The story is good, so much fun. It's pretty basic, but I still love it, and I would play it again right now. So our next question comes from, why did you decide to start YouTube? Like I said, I already answered this, I'm pretty sure. I decided to start YouTube because I was bored, and I said, why not? Let's give it a shot one more time. Our next question is, are you Illuminati? Because according to my calculations, your address is 33333 Drive. Am I Illuminati? Yes, I am. It was actually in one of my videos. The Illuminati triangle came up in one of my videos. Life is Strange. Go check that out. I love that game. Our next question comes from XPS Gaming. Why did you start your YouTube channel, and who was your inspiration? So I started my YouTube channel because I was bored, and my YouTube inspiration was White Boy 7th Street and Nova. So next question comes from Goldspec Gaming. Favorite sport and favorite car? My favorite sport is esports. No, I'm joking. My favorite sport is soccer, and my favorite car is the car from Fast 7 where they jumped off the building. I don't know what car that is because I'm not really a big I don't really know too many cars, to be honest. Not really into that kind of stuff, but probably my favorite car is from Fast 7 when they jumped off the bridge. That was such a sexy car, and there's like only 7 in the world. So our next question comes from Roma Plays, and he asks, how many subscribers for a face reveal. Now I actually thought about this, and how many subscribers for a face reveal? I was gonna say 1,000, but the reason I don't do face cams or haven't done a face reveal yet is because I don't have the equipment to do face cams, and I'm thinking like, or I've thought like, what's the point of doing a face cam if I don't have the equipment, or a face reveal if I don't have the equipment to do a face cam? So how many subscribers for a face reveal? 10,000, and I know that's a big number, but that's I'll probably have all the equipment by then, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna have to hit 10,000 for a face reveal. I might do it at 5,000, might do it earlier. It's really just whenever I get the equipment or whenever I just feel like it. But 10,000, I'll for sure do it if I haven't done it yet. So our next question comes from Gigacore Games. He says, if there are 4 unicorns standing in a bowl of hot sauce, how can this help you prove the existence of Illuminati? So there's 4 unicorns standing on a bowl. So in a bowl, it's a circle, and a circle is 360 degrees, and the first number in 360 degrees is 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then if there are 4 unicorns standing in a bowl, has the word bowl has 4 letters. So 12 divided by 4 is 3, and there's 3 sides on a triangle, and that's how Illuminati is proven, with 4 unicorns standing in a bowl of hot sauce. Our next question comes from Bacon Eater. Would you rather get a rattlesnake bite or get hit by a car? Now, if I got hit by a car at 10 kilometers per hour, I'd rather get hit by a car than get bit by a rattlesnake. But if the car was coming at me at like 100 kilometers per hour, I'd rather get hit by a rattlesnake, just because I think I'd have a higher chance of living. And yeah, just because I think I have a higher chance of living. Whichever one is better for me. Okay guys, so our next question comes from SimJoy123, and he asks, favorite COD and favorite gun on that COD. Now my favorite COD is Black Ops 2, and my favorite gun is either the M48A1 or the MSMC, but I actually can't choose between those. It's my favorite AR and favorite submachine gun ever, so yeah, I really can't choose between those two. Alright guys, so our next question comes from Zombie Hunter 115, and he asks, what is your YouTube goal by the end of this year? Subs, views per video, and videos to upload, etc. So this is actually a really hard question because I haven't thought about it too much until you actually asked it. So how many subs I would want to have by the end of the year? Okay, I know this is a really big number, and I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I want to have 5,000. 5,000 in my opinion would be amazing. If we could push past 5,000, that would even be like that would even be more amazing. Like, but 5,000, I'm gonna say right here, right now, that's my goal for the end of this year. Now, how many views per video? Right now I'm averaging about 90 to 100 views. So if I had 5,000 subscribers, I would want at least like most of them, like at least 20% of you guys. I don't even know, maybe 1,000 views per video. That's actually a lot. I know I'm giving big numbers out here, but I like to set my goals pretty high, and I like aiming for high goals. Now, how many videos how many videos to upload? So I want to upload 1 video every day, and however many videos that is until the end of the year is how many videos I want to try and upload.